How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is part 2 of the Viper rebuild. It's gonna be a lot of the framework getting done and putting it back together. There's not gonna be a lot except the shop stuff that we're doing. Next is gonna be finishing up the framework, and then we're gonna go ahead and change the clutch. We're gonna get the hood on the car finally and start aligning the panel gaps. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to see the rest of the parts and getting this thing back on the road.
So all the pieces are made now. You just gotta finish the welding, right? Put the control arm on today.
So as you can see, the control arm is bolted to the mounts that are tacked to the final position of the mounting points for the suspension. The car is coming along pretty good, pretty smoothly. It's just a few things left to do before we can start aligning the rest of the body panels on.
So what's all left to do now? Just put everything back together?
Start assembling the suspension back and the radiator, condenser, and all that crap. Put the motor mount on and got that part on there. I got probably about 2 hours worth of welding to do that,
You could probably finish it all in one day, huh?
Get the suspension and radiator and stuff. Finish the hood, man. I gotta play with the hood.
Oh yeah, make sure the hood lines up. This one there's not really damage to it, besides the latch part.
The hood where the latch is, and then it's got a broken hood the other day. I'd have to notch that out. On the bottom, same thing. I mean, I could. I can do that. I just don't. But there was nothing wrong with this shroud. You know, this is a good fan.
So we got the hood on today. It's not really latched on there, but just a little test fitting it.
Now that we have the hood on, we can see what parts are going to need a little bit more tweaking. We have a new bumper for the car as well because the old one was a little bit deformed from the accident and we just won't be able to use it. We can start aligning the headlight gaps as well as the door gaps and see what other adjustments we have to make.
Everything came out nice. Frame is all straightened up. Beautiful. He's single, ladies, if anyone's looking.
Dude, listen, I'm doing everything I can to be undateable.
That's condenser on, radiators on, fans on.
You get to drill out what rivets to get the condenser on?
Those rivets off the old piece.
Oh.
They'll put it on there, but that's what. You know, how many times can you do that? That goes into plastic.
You got the fan on, condenser, radiator. Where's the? You have the airbox too somewhere, right?
Yeah, it's in the back. I'm getting ready for that. Yeah, we're working on the headlight.
Working on the headlights. All these tabs are busted. My man here's a master headlight professional. He's been working on Dodge Viper headlights since '92, right?
No, plastic welding. Different things.
There's one headlight for sale. I mean, there's more, but one guy wants $3,500 for his.
The headlight?
Yeah, it's listed on Carpart. He lists $500.
Gouging, baby. He's like, oh, I know you want it.
Exactly. Headlights are actually the same thing as windshields. Windshields I can still get, you know, because I got the other ones, but headlights, no one has them.
Anyhow, every day is a progress on this baby.
It's you gotta wonder. Okay, so kind of going off some on World of Warcraft, they have an auction house, right? And
So with all the final adjustments made, the car came off the frame machine and onto the lift. We're going to be able to finalize all the welding and points that were put onto the car and make sure that, you know, they're gone over a few times and that everything looks good. As you can see where the repairs were made, everything looks pretty good and straight. Make sure it's structurally sound and in its final position.
Because they may not know what the hell you're talking about. And instead of you calling me and trying to explain it, because I ain't going to be able to explain it to them.
I'll just take this with me.
Yeah.
See what they got. Oh, you got it. See any damage here?
No.
We're also going to install the new clutch kit as well as the flywheel friction plate. The ones we ended up going with was the Luck clutch kit and the SD07 FPK flywheel friction plate. Both bought off of summit.com.
No, all this is working.
Yeah, all that seems good. I just need a new clutch plate and a pressure plate.
That comes with it. It comes with it.
Yeah, those will come with a kit.
Yeah, that and that.
Yeah. Give you a couple bearings with them.
So after all the final welding was done and the clutch kit was installed, everything felt good and the car was off the lift. With the front bumper finally installed in the car, it's time to align the gaps for the front bumper, hood, and the headlights. It's going to be a little bit of a time-consuming task since these cars didn't come with the greatest gaps from factory. Everything that we have done up until this point was trying to make this process as easy as possible, but that about wraps up the framework with this car. As you can see, the airbox is still in the interior, so that's going to get installed as well. Overall, the frame job came out pretty nice. It's a little bit difficult with these older Vipers since a lot of the car is built almost as a kit car, but that about wraps it up. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. So we got the car down, front end got fitted a little better. Next thing we need to do is get the car to paint. There's gonna be a good amount of bodywork to do and a little bit more fitting, and then we're gonna go ahead and paint the entire car. So the next video is gonna be us transferred to the paint shop, and then we're gonna start the bodywork. I literally just said all this, but be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you wanna see the car finished up and back on the road.